And number 5, pins are more than images. So a lot of the chatter about Pinterest is image-based social network, visual social network, and so forth, especially in the early days. Well, Pinterest is doing some really clever stuff now. And in particular, they announced a product a few months back called Rich Pins that enables you to submit rich metadata about different types of pins. So in this case, you've got a product here, you see the price, you see the logo of what store it's from, you see the name of the product more prominently displayed than the average description for a pin, right? So your pin is now more visible, it's also richer and provides more information. So this is going to help Pinterest do a lot of things, but in general, it's going to enable them to understand the content on their network better, which will enable improved discovery of content. So we're back to that hyper-targeting concept again, right? And it provides a pretty strong commercial foundation when you think about it for how they can monetize in the future and how marketers can monetize through their platform. There's also the stale links issue. So what happens when a product goes out of stock? Well, now they'll know that product is out of stock, and they could make the decision to stop surfacing that product in category feeds and search feeds and so forth, right? Because why drive a user to a 404 page or an out-of-stock page? It's not as valuable as other traffic. If you want to know how to submit this, we've got a blog post. It's on our site, tailwindapp.com/makerichpins. I can email that out if you sent me the text message afterwards as well. But they're already doing some really cool stuff with this. So another feature that they enabled is called price drop alerts, right? So if they're taking in information about the price of goods over time, they can tell when that good is now discounted or in one way or another, right? So if you have pinned an item where they have the price information and they detect that the price has dropped, then on Pinterest and through email, you're going to get a notification saying the price of this item has dropped. So maybe it was a little bit too expensive for you before, but now at the lower price, you might be willing to go ahead and purchase it. So for retailers and e-commerce sites, this is incredibly powerful when you think about the life cycle of products and clearing out old inventory, right? Or even potentially extending the life cycle of products so that you can carry SKUs for longer. So I think this is one really intelligent impact, but they're also expanding it to other types of content. So there are rich pins for recipes, rich pins for movies, and recently they announced rich pins for media. So if you publish content, if you have a blog, if you are a publisher by the nature of your business, you should definitely submit rich media pins, because then in addition to the actual image, what you're going to get is headline of the story, bolder, your branding incorporated directly in the pin, and a snippet of information to let people know if you click through, there's more beyond this, no matter what the description is, right? So this is sort of akin to optimizing for search, in terms of the snippets that appear in search results, right? Same concept, do it automatically, make sure it works every time.